Hello YouTube, my name is Caleb Waller and welcome to my very first video on this brand new channel. Now before I start, there's going to be quite a few people who actually know me already in the past from previous YouTube channels. I had two previous YouTube channels in the past called Hullabalooza and Ashenclone. Both had sort of their own sort of ways of having fame. Well, Ashenclone was basically quite a successful gaming channel that reached YouTube partnership status. I had a few thousand subscribers, so that's what I did with Ashenclone. And with Hullabalooza, which was around 3 years ago, so I don't think really anybody will actually remember that channel, but that was mainly a sort of video-based, a channel based around Ashens style reviews, because I was a very big Ashens fan back then, and I am an even bigger one now. And basically how that became sort of famous was because I basically donated an item for Stuart Ashens to review on camera, and in this video I'm going to explain the whole story about how that happened and what happened, the pros, and the thing that sort of went wrong in the end. But first of all is the game that I actually sent to Stuart Ashens to review. I've actually asked him a few weeks ago to send it back to me because which I'll explain later in the video, the original video got pulled down for copyright reasons, but this is basically it. So it's the A-Team by Tiger Electronics, very collectible rare item actually, but it isn't actually a very good game. And here's the game itself. Let me just do a sort of Ashens comparison. It looks like Mr. T's face is melting. It's not as good as the one on the box. I like that line. But yeah, this is the actual game itself, and that's the back of it. So yeah, quite nice. It's quite old. I think it's released in 1983. And here's the instruction manual as well, which is very delicate. And just sort of pulls out like a pamphlet. But anyway, the story goes is this: back in the summer of 2008. I was watching Ashens videos like I always do. I've actually been a Stuart Ashens viewer ever since he was on around 40,000 subscribers, so which was like a really long time ago now, but even so, I wasn't one of the first people to watch his videos, but I was one of those viewers where he was only on 40,000, and now he's progressed to nearly 200,000 onwards, and he also has a secondary channel. So back in the summer of 2008, I was watching this video of his. It was a review of Guitar Fever, and what the funny thing about that video was is that someone actually donated the item to him to review, and I believe it was the first item he ever received from anybody as a donation for him to review on camera. So what I was actually intrigued by what I saw on the screen, and I thought to myself, I've got a lot of gaming stuff here, I can donate something to Stuart Ashens if he wants me to send it to him for him to review. And I was thinking in my mind at exactly what he could review, because I knew about his PSP, his Pop Stations and Neo Double Game DS rip-offs, and I was looking at this and I was thinking, well, it's an LCD game by Tiger Electronics, and it's not a really good game, so I thought it'd be the perfect thing for him to review. So I sent him a message, and he basically said, yeah, I'd love to review the game, and he was really happy with me to send it to him. So he then actually gave me his dad's address, so I sent it along, and he basically said then, it's going to be a few weeks and then obviously the video will be up. So a few weeks went by. I was a little bit impatient because I was a lot younger than I am now. I was saying, when's it going to be put on? When's it going to be put on? And he said, well, I'm actually planning to make a whole series of 18 games in one video. So I thought he was just going to review that one game, but it was in fact a series of games based on the A-Team that he was doing. Hence the name, the 18 Games Roundup, the original title for that film. So eventually the video came, and I was really happy, and I watched it all, and it's considered by a lot of YouTubers, including me, as one of his best videos. And as you can see now on the screen in front of you, this is actually a screenshot from the video. The video can still be seen on YouTube by the Lost Ashens, which I believe is a fan-based Ashens channel. It's nothing to do with Ashens, it's just videos that have been taken away for numerous reasons and re-uploaded by this fan. I'm not actually going to play any footage because the footage does not belong to me. I believe this little screenshot does belong to me though, because it's mentioning my username. But yeah, hope you don't mind me just using this one screenshot. But you can clearly see, review item kindly donated by Hullabalooza, so watch his videos and give him max respect or something. So at that point I was just starstruck. I actually thought he was just going to say my username, like most people do on a shout out, not actually literally display it on the video for thousands upon thousands of people to see, because this video actually got about 150,000 views before it actually got taken down. That was the last figure I had in my head before he pulled it down. And yeah, basically, I bet a lot of you were thinking, did I actually get a lot of traffic coming in? Well, YouTube was quite different back in 2008 than it is now. A lot has changed. I didn't really get a lot of traffic or subscribers. I actually ended the Hullabalooza channel on only 92 subscribers, but my videos, funny enough, got thousands of views. So maybe that was to do with Ashens, I'm not sure. But back then, when I was doing my Ashens style videos, I actually had my own Guitar Fever guitar that I bought off eBay, amongst other stuff, and these things were getting over 10,000 views, and lots of things were getting a couple of thousand views, but I only had 92 subscribers. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but I still had a pretty successful channel. And now we're moving on to the story as to why this was pulled. Basically, at the end of this video, there's about a 1.5 to 2 minute track of the A-Team with some footage. Now, basically, any of you guys who actually re-upload this onto your channel, you will get automatic adverts displayed because it's got material in it that does not belong to you. He, because he's a YouTube partner, of course he doesn't want to get his account compromised, so he thought it's best to be safe, take it down. It can still be reviewed on the Ashenclone DVD as some kind of exclusive. And maybe, I don't know for sure, but maybe on his extra Ashens channel, his second channel, he might decide to edit this video and re-upload it again in the future, which I hope he does. But that's basically, it was taken down for copyright reasons. So basically then I was on my Ashenclone channel a few months ago, and I decided to ask him to give me the game back, simply because the video wasn't up any longer and I actually did miss owning the game, and I'm really happy to have it back now. But that is the story on how I was able to send Stuart Ashens something to review, and it was one of his icons. So just like the Pop Station Neo Double Games, this is part of Ashens' legacy. This is the exact same one. I'm not making any story up. I mean, you can ask Ashens yourself or make a response video. I can tell you absolutely that that is the real game, that this is the very same one that he has reviewed on camera and that he sent back to me, and this whole story is 100% accurate. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please do subscribe and show your support if you want to. Don't have to, but I do have a lot of stuff planned and lined up for 2012. Hopefully we're all still here this time next year or the year after, because it's supposed to be the end of the world. But yeah, that's all, guys, for now. And just one more quick look at the box again. That is the A-Team game from Tiger Electronics. Thanks for watching, take care, and goodbye for now. Hey guys, back again with another video, and as you can see in front of you is the Tiger Electronics A-Team LCD game, and I've just discovered something very unusual about this game, and that's the fact that this, believe it or not, can be powered on with no battery inside. This basically, in other words, can show and display certain characters on the screen simply by not having any battery inserted, and I've already taken off the battery cover using a coin, because that's what you've got to do. You've got to unscrew it and then screw it back on with a coin. But yeah, there's no battery inside, and I'm going to show you actual footage of this simply turning on with no battery inside, and I will switch it around when I've shown you, but basically it can't actually be played properly without a battery, but the characters do come on, and this is not solar powered. I basically got an extra light, whether you can notice or not. There's only an extra light here so you can actually see the screen, because obviously showing LCD games on YouTube is quite difficult. But yeah, no battery, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you basically what this is, but let's just make sure the autofocus works. So I could just simply press a few controls on this button, and it will sort of work as if it's as if it's on like now. So I don't know if you can see that on the screen, hopefully you can, but this is just amazing footage of me basically obviously not playing the game fully, but there's no battery inside this game whatsoever. There, see, still got the thing out as well, so it's just absolutely incredible. I'll show you one more time. This, seriously guys, this is no joke. I don't know how it's been, how it's able to display the characters with no battery inside the game. And like I said, it's not solar powered, some sort of extraterrestrial technology or something. I have no idea. You know, the game has not been modified in any way. All the screws are present on the back. There's nothing been added or anything secretive added inside. It's simply how it is. I don't touch games like this because these are collector's items, so I haven't fiddled with it inside or anything. It's just absolutely incredible footage you're seeing here. You're witnessing a game displaying the screen 50% working with no power. So just absolutely phenomenal, really. Anyway, that's it guys, thanks for watching, and there'll be another video soon to come.
Okay guys, so just to finish up with the video, I'm the guy behind the Ashenclone archive. This is modern day 2019. It turns out in 2013, Caleb ended up doing a trade with me and sent on the A-Team Games Tiger Electronics LCD game to me. So I have it here, and I have the special gloves on for the 10-year celebration. But if you're ever wondering what gameplay of the game is like, or you just have any questions, I'm the one who owns it now, so you know, you can just ask me about it. You can also just see from the box, it's the same shape if you go through the frames on the previous video. You know, it's it sticks out a little bit on the bottom and on the top. It's got the booklet, and I was also going through some old notes, you know, that Ashenclone sent me when we did trades years ago, just to, you know, prove that it was sent to me. But I can't seem to find anything to do with the A-Team game with these notes. And if anyone wants to see these notes, please let me know. I could add them in another video, as now we come towards the end of the archive. Isn't that right, Archie? I think he's going to sleep. That's my new puppy since my other dog died. It's been really hard to get over that. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of the archive now, and yeah, so big video tomorrow, just to kind of end things, you know, I guess once and for all, or maybe not. There could be a future Ashenclone video, depending if he comes back or not. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. So if you got any info, you want to see gameplay of this, you want to just know anything about it, I own it now, so just leave a comment below and take it easy.